Hey, yo. Yeah, my name's Tony. I'm ready to hop in the shower. Um, but if I said something like, took the word God, pulled the hook out of its fish, or out of its mouth, showed you a cod, would you call that blasphemy? Or is every living thing and fish part of God? Um, or is that for some to say and others not to? I'm going to leave it that simple. Well, my name is Jerry Anthony Witt. Standing here wearing absolutely nothing, getting ready to jump into a shower I do not belong in. Yeah, I've gone homeless for a while. I've been working on a clean energy process. Today's my 44th birthday. Um, September 27th, 1975 is when I was born. And pretty soon we'll all be seeing 2020, it's a give and take thing, equal and opposite. So like you had 2020, take 20 away, divide that by itself, multiply that, and 100. So 2020 gets you 100. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. But cool. And, well, I mean, I don't know. I designed a clean energy process. It's been a work, it's been a time. You know, yeah, if God is, part of a cog and a little tiny bit can feed that whole group, like, why couldn't this one guy right here, possibly, this one guy right here, have taken physics to Fresno State, um, you know, actually entropic derivation of force equals mass times acceleration. Possibly, turn the answer to that, which was, entropy is supposed to be a system that never changes. Not supposed to be able to get energy from anywhere else but that closed system. But I found a difference, and it's proven thermodynamically. And also, well, I took that, the 40%, the added 40% in that system that's not even supposed to be able to be there, but is. It's just there. It's proven science. Sitting in the physics department right here at Fresno State. And hey, my name is Jerry Anthony Witt, Fresno, California. Took the head off the top dog for a while in the physics department. But Fresno has dogs, street level all the way to, University of Fresno, I guess. And there was a time if I walked around in a Fresno State hoodie, I only had to worry about getting bothered by one side. I mean, it is a two-sided story, but, And, well, we know how a lot of these things happen. It's simple. I mean, I picked grapes. I was in gifted classes too. Stephen Hawking even gave me a computer once. Not for me personally, but, 8th grade. It's cool. We were told we were the future. I took that, hey, I see, or, hey, Bill. I hope I didn't say Stephen. Yeah, it's my birthday. 44 years old. I let go of everything to pursue a dream. That dream's not for me. Been hearing about global warming for a long time. And, pretend Gazoo's here. So alien talking to me from the future. It's like, hey, you gotta go green. And pretend Slimer's here. And he's just like licking me, and I think he's a cute guy and all, cute, cuddly little thing. But Gazoo's like, yo, hey, I'm Gazoo. I'm from the future, yo. Like, you think I could just come back here and show you in the Stone Ages that you don't want to get stuck in the Stone Ages without listening to me. I mean, you got to have a little imagination. Or you got this ghost. Real simple. A ghost. Like, ooh, yeah, I like you. You want to come hang out with me? And this gazoo. And I'm like, yo, like, well, I know I'm going to be a ghost once. And he could be my puppy. But it's also my job to do something good for my parents. Oh, wait. Yeah, do something good for my parents. In the Bible, it says, you worry about your grandchildren's inheritance. That's what I'm working on. Me and my children discussed most solid foundation to build our lives on. And it was those physics. They pinpoint an energy source, clean energy source, and to patent a clean energy process, you must patent a clean energy source. I'm not going to try and go off forever and ever. There's a lot of politics involved, which sometimes is a joke too. I mean, orange sunshine at the top. No offense. I mean, come on. I can't paint these pictures myself. And, I don't know, it's just a trip. It's been a long, strange trip, I guess, for some. And some forgot who they were on the train with. It's just people. And our job is to protect one another. And we all started off, I don't know what kind of books you read. But yeah, say started over there, all in the same place. Naked guy, naked girl. I'm naked in a place I'm not supposed to be. That's okay. Could be worse. I mean, I could be somebody sitting with a whole clean energy process, sitting right on his, and nobody doing a thing about it. And, but the naked guy would probably typically get in trouble. Has intellectual property rights to it. And I should say Stephen Hawking explains he, shoehorned the math in, reverse engineered the math to fit the scientific equation. So basically he just kind of checked the math. And I actually wrote the proper direction of math. It's simple. It's the formula for a volume of a sphere. 4 dimensions, 3-dimensional space. You see 3 dimensions in pi, 0.14159, multiplied by 4, you'll see in the next step. Multiplied by 4 as full distance. Well, half that distance in a sphere is a radius. You multiply that by 3.14. So let's take a step back. And half the distance? Yeah, half the distance. Do you see a bunch of cubes in space? No, I see spheres. So you do that 3 times. So to do that over here at the pie place, so we're going to the pie place, I'm going to walk in and say, hey, you see, I want that 4th piece of the pie, but what I need you to do is take that 0.14159, and I need you to multiply it by 4. And you'll get about 56.636 or something %. But then I need you to take that 40% you saw, add it in entropic derivation, force equals mass times acceleration. That entropy, it's not supposed to be there at all, but it is. And I'm the one that took it there. I want you to add that. And no, it's not going to be exactly all of it, but whenever we're just trying to get 1 pi, and you see like 3.96 something %, then you divide it by 4 because we're only trying to get 1 pi. We're not trying to get 4 pieces of a pie. This dimension, that dimension, that dimension. It's not like the singularity ever canceled. It's still here where it's energy. And you divide that by 4 so you can see the whole pie instead of 4 pieces of one pie. Well, you get like 99.1+%. And, you know, whenever I explain this at Puget Sound University as an abstract, it was just discovered that there were gravitational waves, which made that even closer, which was actually part of my theory, you know. Like Stephen Hawking explained that when certain things happen, it will create, you know. So the waves are like, all right, light travels at one speed, but if there is something that tries to push it past, it will slow things down, and that light, you know, so it can't surpass the speed of light. But I saw a different way of doing it. I was like, yo, instead of like rippling through time space, like, yo, the singularity's still connected, yo. Like, as simple as possible, but not simpler. I mean, the more simple a theorem's premise, the broader its, you know, use. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess up on your quote there, Einstein. But, and yeah, I'm just whooped. It's been 11 years of work. And I don't want to go against the head of physics or ex-head of physics for plagiarism. I don't know what I want to do anymore. I'd like to go to college, to be honest. But I also started a non-profit. And, you know, this whole throwback thing. You remember TDK? Like, TDK. It's so real. But we're past that now. So I put, it's so real, too. It's so real. You know, and that's for me and the kids. Like, the name was still open, TDK Tech, Talon, Dad, Casey. And Blue Limited was a pull company, but yeah, you know, whenever they asked me what I was doing there, I explained I could do anything. And they're like, yeah, but what kind of business is this? I was like, I don't know, it's mine. I could do anything. And they kept trying to pin me in a corner. And I was like, but I can do anything. Like, I was the top of my class, you know? Supposed to start college. Like, college classes, 10th grade, 11th. You know, I'm not Doogie Howser. This is reality. I mean, shoot. I know another loser that was in the 99th percentile. And yeah, you know, he didn't turn his back and be like, yo, here, let me do all this. Maybe I could be y'all's banker, something like that. You know, or maybe I can end up being your president. You guys can treat me like, hey, what do you call a black American president? You call him president forever. He'll always be your forefather. I don't care what you want to think. That's reality. And, yeah, I'm proud of that. You know. And, I don't know. But I started this nonprofit and I need people to help me run it. I don't care where the money comes from. As long as it's cool. People are cool. You know, sometimes I'm pretty proud that Lil Wayne didn't turn his back and just jump up to the top and start looking at people ugly. Instead, he's with the people, one of the people, having fun with the people, giving them something fun to do and be with. And I mean, that's a lot better than being at the top and telling them they're not good enough, want more from them, while homeless rates go up. You know, I remember when our president, you know, guy that rules the land, the realty mogul. You remember 300% housing increase? Not in, you know, quality or anything. Just somebody just thought it was worth that for some reason. And nobody was making more. I mean, he's the kind of guy that'll he'll destroy your union if you let him. And possibly, you know, even speak out against your own country and government. Be like, if there wasn't a union here, I'd fire him. And then I'll kiss the police's ass. And I'd tell them, hey, yo, like, y'all union too, you know. Expect you to be here for us. Like, are we union brothers too, or, you know, you're just here to, like, for the people that have it. I mean, because I know we're supposed to, like, stick together a little bit. And, you know, I noticed the chief was wearing not a headdress. And he did have a star on his chest. But seemed to be wearing a black uniform. I don't know. And that blue line, I mean, yeah, I'm still yo, what's the name of my company? It is, you know, it's Blue Limited, but, you know, for all practical purposes, I don't know, I like Lime Tide. It reminds me of a few things, you know, like Dawn, cleaning up the ducts, stuff like that, oil spills. I mean, yo, can we not have to make it a triple X movie? Like 2 X's on that Exxon thing? And maybe we can even drop one off of those. Be man about it, kind of see too. Or do we gotta be bipolar about it? You know, or was that, I don't know, whoever's got those petroleum products right there. Like we had a hurricane and then where was that? Oh yeah, you gotta try and push that out there somewhere. The Gulf of Mexico. Like right off West Shore. And whose work were they working on? Where was that? Cool. You know, and I don't know, I just like to see things clear, straight. Do I even care? Absolutely do. I care about our children. Do I care about, you know, say, AWOL Nation, the land of the free? Well, I feel a little barred in. You know, but at least they left one open where, you know, Yuma, I was born there. El Paso, it's like they left me a punchline for this one. You get yourself to where? Is that stuff made in New York City? And to close this little thing, because I don't want to rip the whole thing apart. Small $1 million loan. You know what I could do with that right now? For real, right now? I own the intellectual property rights to a clean energy source, which states you have to identify the source of that energy. And in so, I wrote a definition for gravity. I showed simply there's more energy than there should be. Shown, proven through thermodynamics. And a whole lot more. You know, so much more. Sitting right there at Fresno State. And, I mean, it's been 11 years. You know, a war hero, a POW. Yeah. A guy, I don't know. Well, he offered $1 from every man, woman, and child in the U.S. to somebody that can make an electric car go twice as far. And rather than do that, you know, he might have said America. America's a lot bigger than the U.S. I mean, let's get it straight. United States of North, Central America. That's our post office post. You know, am I lying? I mean, America's pretty damn big. We got North, Central, South. We might even have a little man-made canal in between that. You know, just a passage could get through. But, you know, and I want, you know, patent rights to my stuff, but I don't want it out of greed. maybe it's greedy to think that I could do a better job of taking care of our kids and our people than some of the leaders do. I love you. Peace.